January of 2005, Neil Millman and his wife Margarita, a pediatric dental assistant, took 2 dentists and 7 adult volunteers on a 2-week humanitarian mission to Mexico City. With 3 mobile dental units provided by the LDS Academy of Dentists, they were able to set up a makeshift clinic at the Ecuador House. There, they provided free dental care to 70 children and other homeless individuals. This story is about a group of Christians who truly practice what they believe. After picking up Juan and Carol Spillett at the Salt Lake International Airport, we flew to Phoenix, Arizona, where we met Dr. Blaine Brimley and his wife, Norda Beth. They were accompanied by Dr. Brimley's older sister, Luann Merrill, jovial Dr. Ben Blackham and his wife, Sally, and another couple, Bob and Crystal Hanley. Together we made the 3-hour flight to Mexico City. Dr. Vallejo welcomed the group to the Ecuador House. He explained about the problems faced by children living on the street, how they come from broken homes, and how they resort to drugs to ease their pains. Despite their habitual use of drugs, however, it would be wrong to label them all as drug addicts, because there are many children who would live a more healthy and productive life if provided the opportunity of doing so. Dr. Vallejo ended by telling us the story of the starfish. It is about an old man who walks along the beach throwing starfish back into the sea. A boy sees the old man doing this and asks what he is doing. What does it matter if he saves a starfish? To which the old man responds, "It matters to the starfish." This is going to be our clinic next week. This is the compressor. Right now what they need to do is clean out the room, which is full of clothes and other items. Bringing in the compressor.
We know if there's power in these systems.
And it works. All right.
Hooks up, huh?
This is when it goes to the
Here comes a good-looking group of humanitarian missionaries.
I'm glad to hear that you only spend money when I tell you to.
Heading off to help the street kids today. Mr. Brimley, and Sister Blacken. We're taking medical supplies this morning out to the foundation, the Rebirth Foundation, set up the clinic, start working today.
Oh, I need to go with one.
Yeah, you go with them. You go with them. Gracias, hermanas. Muy bien. Servicio, gracias.
It's got for some plastic garbage cans back.
Yeah, we have masks.
I know, but I have a cotton mask. Once I have the one to go over your ears. That goes on top, I think.
No, that's in the bottom. Take it out. Okay, that's the thing. So how do
Then you take this side out first. So this is where the tripod's go.
Yeah.
Tripod. Whoa! What's all this?
It's mental floss.
Yes, we should have taken it out.
Yo te ayudo a grabar.
All this stuff.
Taking out lots of mental floss.
Let's see now. These are wrapped around. This is not.
They're gonna get, you mean the, yeah, he's getting
bad we don't have some kind of a tripod system that you can put the head out on the end of the thing.
You know, that I knew her. And so I said, well, what would you do if it was your kid? He said, well, I'm really not supposed to say it. I said, no, come on, honest, what would you do?
Vaya a tirar
We can water that time.
Bastante.
I know, but is that a stand?
Cavity.
You're gonna have to watch, because I got that wire going.
You can plug it right there then.
Yes, but then it's draped across the patient.
Did we bring pencils?
Let me run across the street, get some.
terminando de desayunar, ¿no? ¿Cómo ves?
Started my career.
Okay.
Me laven los dientes, pues.
Tell him to wait outside.
It's fairly.
John got his name on that.
Oh, we're supposed to take it. Tell him to wait outside.
I've only got one there, one floor. How are we doing this?
Okay. You have to dampen it with liquid pink.
Okay, but I don't have any other mirrors and explorers.
I only have this one and another.
I've got a couple of mirrors here, but
So you can take that one and just drop it in there and
In number one.
number one.
I'm just doing alcohol.
Probably has to be faster than. Okay, am I on? Okay.
First, his name's right here.
Yeah, she has a jacket for right there. Yeah, they're not gonna be fine.
Got like 40 kids here to look at.
Would it be easier to start with one and from beginning to end?
We're gonna do exams on one, all that we can today. And once we do the exams on, we can start doing the work on tomorrow or. You know, that last one there, they had 2 fillings and an extraction.
Or should we treat second over today, like we do exams now?
Do the exams in the morning and treat them in the afternoon.
Yes, the whole thing, yeah, because we can,
It makes it more efficient to do exams first and then you
yes. Well, you want a chair? You got a red one?
I'm okay for now.
What you do is take this, take this, sit on the back of the seat. Put that on his hand.
He says he's okay for now. All right.
But I need another mirror and explore.
Here comes Michelangelo.
Puso tu corona.
And have another explore.
¿Quién te puso tu corona?
A mí, una doctora, sí, por el metro camarones, era un particular.
This is correct.
Mike's out there.
Walking on both sides. It's gonna be
Yeah, that's
right
fine.
now. Okay,
Está bien. Listo.
open wide.
Listo.
Picar un poco, pero
Open wide. Stretch it.
Poco pena.
líquido. Pero bueno, después no va a tener.
Open wide.
Abre bien.
Más. Abierto más.
Okay, tell him to sit up. He works like this now. He works better if he sits up.
Michelangelo, the actor. Un actor más famoso.
No, me dan pena. Tómate esa coca. Martín, esto es coca, güey, lo que está ahí adentro. Es como cerveza, eso que está ahí adentro. ¿Qué? Eso es cerveza.
Dile, maestra, todo lo que le van a poner. Bueno, venga. Por eso rojo.
You can't get that too far back. It's right next to the tooth.
Lo están torturando. Lo están torturando. Oye, ¿por qué se me depilaron los cuernos a mí? Perdón,
Abierta.
hago y hacía. Algunos dicen cada vez uno por este.
No, no es cierto.
Ese ya sabes.
No, tampoco. Ahorita estoy yo no la deja.
Además, tengo que hablar contigo. Tengo que hablar contigo.
Tienen que hablar contigo.
¿Al fin a dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas?
Era este chavo.
Ay, lo tiene mega.
Te vas a reventar bolsa en plástico.
Ardu.
¿Sí lo viste?
Sí.
Está de momento.
Bien, bien, bien.
Yo me la quité.
How you doing, Blade? That's probably a good idea. Well, I got the misunderstood. La lengua no se siente, entonces tiene que tener cuidado que no se le cierre los dientes sobre los labios,
¿Tú? Hola, Tony.
¿Entiendes?
No, por esta semana no.
Hoy y mañana van a sacar estos dos. ¿Me entiendes?
I understand.
It's not hurting him, he's okay.
You need more?
3 cotton rolls. This been wiped off.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
You did some alcohol right now.
That's a seat elevator.
See the burn on the end? Scratched up on it. And wipe it down. And right after we're done, I start using the back there. And then just wipe it.
Where?
Right there, right?
Where you're in.
Right, line my finger.
Right?
Just try not to hit that.
No water. The water, I don't see it coming out. What? Hey, I don't want to see it.
Show me. Down, hey. Alright. Alright.
You don't need any more amalgam?
Finished?
Finito.
Finito, hey!
Okay.
Good job. All right. Good.
Tillage, we're going to get here tomorrow around what time?
I'm not sure what time tomorrow.
We're just going to look.
¿No entiendo? ¿Sí entiende, Mateo?
Got a lot of calculus down there. Got to get a toothbrush down there and roll and massage it down there.
Muchas cosas por acá, más o menos, que tiene que trabajar con más fuerza y más abajo cuando limpian los dientes. No hace She says she brushes twice a day.
Yeah, she's not hitting down there.
Pero dice que no está limpiando por acá.
Maybe I will really.
Apenas iba a ir a que me revisaran porque las tengo pinchadas.
Que anestesia dijo, porque voy a tener que cierra.
La cabeza más
Come over
fuerte.
this way. No. Just bring your head over right here. Rest your head. Put the back close down a little bit because this is on the outside.
Cierre un poquito,
And a little bit more.
un poquito más.
A little more. There. Now hold. Tell him to hold real still.
Y ahora no me. Cuidado con la mano.
I don't want that.
You give an injection for cleaning?
Okay?
¿Está bien?
You okay?
Bueno, vengo para lo mismo, para el
A little bit
enjuague.
more.
estás también sufriendo, También es que los alemanes son medio pesados, La familia de Dios fueron buena onda, ¿no?
Meanwhile, down in the barber shop, Sister Merrill is beautifying the young men.
I don't have all the parts I thought I had.
Here's our corner.
Steve, I got Pepsi in the picture.
What Diet Pepsi? I never saw any such thing. Look at all these instruments. This is the instrument specialist. Keeps everything clean and ready to go. Most orderly hospital in the world, but it has a lot of equipment that didn't exist here before this time. It's been doing a lot of good. Look at these names we have. From Javier, in 1 week, from Monday to Friday. And they haven't even put today's on yet. They'll probably have over 60 people that we've serviced. It's all a mystery to me, but these guys seem to know just what they're doing and where everything is. These are 2 volunteers we got today. Carlos. After many years of neglect, they're finally looking like real teeth. Chico guapo. Hello. Here. Kid, we love every time we come here to Mexico City. Cuídate, be careful, buddy. Oh, be careful. It's muy peligroso. Oh, you can fall down. Man, he's trying to make me die of fright. Gonna give me a heart attack. Cuídate, careful, buddy. Está bien. Cuídate.
Estoy bien.
Está bien. Está bien.
Ya le digo cómo descansa, pero es un
Hola.
No quieren comida.
Do you want me to stay here?
Abre.
Abierto. Abierto.
Good, good.
Bueno, muy bien, muy bien.
Me gusta.
Muy bien, muy bien. No, no tócalo. Su diente.
Sí.
Está bien.
Not all of them, just one's on one side.
Abierto. Abierta.
For a Q-tip. Or whatever that you can think. All right, a Q-tip.
Is it out?
Número 2. Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien.
Good job!
No más. Okay.
Yeah!
Poco distante.
A ver.
Mira.
Neil, you need to sit up.
Abre. Abre. Abre.
¿Te duele?
Hygienists always make things fly.
Magician.
They want you when you go past, but you don't hit my bump. It's coming out now. You feel lots of pressure, for sure.
Poor little guy. Really went through hell just now.
Okay, so I need to find out
Can't be done with that.
He said that's confused as one So it's getting, we'll have to see, we may want him to deliver it in the morning. Neil?
Hola. Hola.
Some of these purple blowers.
Hola. He survived a big dental operation, dental surgery. What a hero.
A ver. Y está chimuelo. He deserves this.
Now, does this kid have parents or anything like that? This is one of the street.
How do you say brave?
Bravo.
Valiente.
Valiente. Bravura. Valiente. Nobody was there.
Did you call them?
Where the tip of the point is. There you go. Okay.
Tooth number 2, Michelangelo. Look at those teeth, much better, much cleaner now. Took off a ton of plaque yesterday. Okay. Muy bien, muy bien. Kind of keep them from wandering away.
Ok, ¿a quiénes les ha limpiado los dientes que los tenían bien feos y ahora los tienen bonitos? ¿Sí se acuerdan cómo los tenían bien sucios, todos llenos de los tenían bien sucios, ¿te acuerdas?
This is a woman who lives with the street kids. She kind of takes care of them. It's kind of like a street mother. ¿Cómo se llama?
Marta López.
Marta Lopez. Okay, muy bien. And we gave her a hygiene kit. Years ago. This is Luana's big adventure.
Sniffing glue.
And Ben sending out to the airport on the metro.
Yeah, I'm sniffing glue.
Yes, Luana is on the train sniffing glue. That is true. Very
Mirar en un mano a mano le vale 10 pesos. Dos grandes de la música ranchera, 22 éxitos, temas como son, me dediqué a perderte. Miedo, intenta vivir sin mí, me estoy acostumbrando al tino de viajero, por una mujer bonita.
Today we're going to be assisted by 4 handsome, healthy young missionaries. ¿Cómo se llama?
Elder Garcia.
Elder Garcia, where are you from? ¿De dónde eres?
Veracruz.
De Veracruz. Elder Anderson, where are you from?
Aberdeen, Washington.
Aberdeen, Washington. Wow, thank you for coming to help us.
No problem.
Elder Webb, where are you from?
Idaho Falls, Idaho.
Idaho Falls, Idaho. All right. Elder Paredes, where are you from?
Veracruz
también.
Okay.
Idaho Falls.
Get him, Elders.
Here comes a good-looking group of humanitarian missionaries.
I'm glad to hear that you only spend money when I tell you to.
Heading off to help the street kids today.
Only when we beg for it at all.
Getting off at Talisman to take the metro. Gracias. Sit down. You may sit. Siéntate. Well, you can if you want, but you really don't have to. Everybody head down to Correspondencia. Our intrepid leader, Brother Blackett, Dr. Blackett, will lead the way today. And no working escalators here. Down and down and down we go. We are in Lagunilla. Going to cross the street to get to the Fundación Renacimiento, also known as the Ecuador House. Typical scene around here. Okay, just stop for the light. Let's get across. Go ahead. Right over here, guys. Right over here. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Right behind the thing there. Straight ahead. Now I'm bringing up the rear, as usual. Okay. Buenos días. And they're open. They're waiting for us.
Okay. We got the two.
Sister Scolette's gonna film us this morning. Es Juanito. Hola, buenos días. Buenas tardes.
Es que ellos son ¿cómo se llama?
This is the easy way to cut hair.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks better.
Doesn't look bad either, does it?
No, it looks good. Looks good, está bien. Sí.
Es su tía. Ustedes son tíos.
No, son amigos. Somos amigos.
Amigos.
Sí.
Lo digo. ¿Entiendes? Es decir, yo no llego
¿Usted no cree que orar
a eso?
imagen? Yo no. Pero orar a un Dios de los labios.
Sí, de mi corazón es. Exacto. A mí me agrada, lo hago y soy feliz. No me interesa. Y así puedo ayudar a los demás. Antes, yo ahora parece ser que soy un chico tranquilo, ¿no? pero yo tenía un problema de ira.
Jesus, she brought in
Cuando
the
te
phone.
molestas y golpeas a todo el mundo. Tengo, ¿no? Pero yo soy muy violento con la gente. Todo bien. Ahora no, ahora sé controlarlo. Pero ¿cómo lo hago? En base a que te veo a mis compañeros y yo me pongo entre ellos en las cámaras.
They're in sitting down. Hola, misioneros.
Lastimar, daño, herir. Si yo te golpeo, te quiero.
Hola.
Hablo mucho con la persona, ¿no? Pero si un amigo me rompe algo, molesto, es normal. Pero no llego y le pego. Mi corazón me dice ya no lo hagas. Pero es porque yo lo quiero hacer.
Hola.
Sí, no. Oye, no, Satanás, tienes razón. Satanás, sí, es el otro, ¿cierto? ¿No? Yo sé que él no lo hizo. Y yo sé que no soy él. Porque realmente si me preguntas quién es un Dios para ti, soy yo. No por ego, no por ser ego.
We do some painting today. Painting the walls when they get scraped. The ceiling. Gonna paint the ceilings today in here. It's a nicer room. Just need some paint. In one of the rooms here.
¿Se está grabando?
Sí.
Contesta las preguntas, sé de los 10 primeros, ahora sí. Y si lo haces correctamente, pues ya. Te llevaste los mejores regalos de la nueva Amor.
También se graban las voces. También se graban las voces.
Sí.
Se está...
Solo en la nueva Amor.
Se graba también eso.
Oh, está bien.
Les habla Luis
Sí.
Miguel. Somos sin bandera.
Los más románticos.
Amor.
Los mejores. La estación oficial de los mejores artistas.
Vamos a quitar, sí, así es.
Don't fall in the paint, whatever you do.
Don't break the paint on the ground.
¿Qué voy a hacer contigo, en serio? Cállate, dime qué era. No sé, algo y luego de que pintar. Entonces...
You got Miguel hung here with his little friend. Hola, niña. O niño. Niña o niño.
Es que allá está más bien, para vivir, allá está un poco más cómodo.
Venga, por su parte.
Lleva 3 seguidos ese güey. Ahora me toca a mí.
Me toca el puto ese. Me va.
Hola.
No agarra, hijo.
Güey, como los de ayer. ¿De qué parte de Estados Unidos eres?
De Utah.
De Utah.
Cerca de California.
California.
Cerca. Sí, norte de Arizona.
Cuando no te quieres, Satanás se pues en la cámara. Ah, billetes no a la boca, porque todos te llevas a la boca.
So many teeth. Yeah.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah, good teeth now. Big change from last year. Last year had bad teeth. This year good teeth. Okay, we're gonna get all the missionaries together and get a picture with them.
Hot water. Well, you can help me.
Just stand there by one.
Now don't squint.
Okay, stay there, stay there.
Hurry, my knee's going back. Might not go to this place because I won't be able to walk. But I got the money, now I can go, so.
Eso es, what's going on acá?
Very frightened patient. See if she can calm her down.
No, she's very frightened.
And we have Veronica. She's very scared.
No, it's gentle. They're very shallow occlusals on the back teeth.
Let her do it.
Yeah, so they had to pull 2 wisdom teeth. They were really bad. One of them was broken off. He was obviously in a lot of pain.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
So I guess he's, I mean, all the kids here knew him. I guess he's one of the guys that's in this area.
Sig, introduce me to a stranger. Javier? Dr. O. English.
Bueno, ya sé. Te lo hacemos.
You're not going to believe this. He's an expert in pumps and seals, and he works on
Trabaja de suerte.
Yes.
Bueno.
Soy experto en mecánica. He's a real technician in what he does, but they're hiring to go out on the oil rigs, and he's out there for a week or 2.
Oh, he can
works on the pumps or wherever.
Vaya a las cosas petroleras que están en la onda.
He viajado a las. They send him all over the place. He's a technician in pumps and seals.
We were talking a little earlier. He sounds like he may have known some of the honey fishing and all that.
He's worked in here in Mexico and all the major companies.
He had a higher salary.
I just had to give up on it.
Sí, hácelo. Ahorita, mejor.
Ándale, y mira, es rápido, es rápido. Y rápido te vas.
She's got
En muchas buenas manos.
Invite her to your clinic.
Ándale. ¿Sí?
Te limpio los dientes.
This is quite a place.
But they're not very bad ones.
Es médico, pues.
No,
Soy
O le digo que sin anestesia.
Anestesia nada más hacemos, ya está haciendo con más. ¿Sabes?
bonita labor.
She'll let you. She's gonna show you. I'm gonna show her how it works. This gives you have to do show and tell, show and tell.
Así como me lo van a hacer, no me lo va a doler.
No. Te enseño en tu uña. You need a... ¿Ves? Ahora es como parecido.
En México a los hijos nos gusta vivir con nuestros papás.
Aquí. Ahora. Espera.
Ah, sí.
¿Esas ya no? No, esa. Entra presión. Así es como te vas a
Here's more right here.
así poquito. ¿Ves? Así. Pero diente. Ahora dejas que te las hagas así despacito y te las tapa y ya terminamos. Ahí después yo te lo
están haciendo? ¿Te van a sacar o cómo?
¿Sale? Pero anestesia no. Anestesia no. Ya te dije anestesia no. ¿Ok? Tienes cualquier cosa que haga el doctor, no muevas la cabeza así, porque si la mueves es muy rápido y te puede lastimar. ¿Ok? Y no muevas, no levantes así para agarrarle la mano porque te puede lastimar. ¿Ok? Si te molesta, no levanta la mano así, esta mano así, y él se para. ¿Ok? Dr. Brimley.
Sí. Paging Dr. Brimley. Paging Dr. Brimley.
Let us do something.
Hola, Janet. Hola.
No, está bien, no.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llama?
Esa te la saca. Aquí voy a estar de qué lado, ¿ok? Aquí yo veo que lo haga.
Have you given her the...
No, it's not gonna do. Abre grande. Abre grande.
Ah, good. Bueno.
Está bien, está bien.
Como en la uña, pero en el diente.
And this girl.
Five girls.
The rest of your stuff.
Let me go. Let me.
Tight quarters here.
You want to do this? 7.
Cierra los ojitos si quieres. Cierra los ojitos.
So we have fun.
No mueve. Tú tranquila.
Vamos a comprar lo que necesitas.
Women, they love to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Janet! Comfort her. Tim, the last one if you want to do them.
Ponerme algo en los ojos.
Pues como es bien alegre, si no te voy a hacer dejar.
Sí, pues no tiene algo todo hecho. Porque le falta.
Ah, me da miedo.
Que siempre es así, güey. ¿Para qué dices si no?
Sorry. Oh, no, you're fine. No problem.
trying their best to convince her
Yeah.
that this isn't going to hurt. So they're having her watch. They had her watch him doing the Novocaine, and they're trying to get her to watch now so that she can see that it's not going to be so bad. But she's very, very frightened. She's also skin and bones.
I know. You're next, Dave.
¿Te van a sacar mis dientes?
Robert, Bob.
Más que eso, pues eso,
No, that's her daughter.
¿Cuántos años tiene? Sí, Verónica Diana. Verónica
She doesn't know Veronica. No.
How old is she?
Give me a mirror. Is this him?
I'm scared.
That's the NIE, the one he just finished. You did, you pulled the roots.
I took the root tips. It's just, I think it's 30 and 29 or 19 that are gone now.
Only about a half dozen or so. Carlos.
Carlos? ¿Qué
Carlos
dices?
Castaneda. I haven't been able to find him. I don't know where he is. I've looked all over.
Carlos, ¿qué precisa?
Era como...
¿Ha tenido todo? ¿Todo? Venga, vamos a ver si nombre.
This has been a popular game for them. These guys. Oh, that thing is twisting. Hey, muy bien.
No, escapó.
Ahora voy.
Ya está.
Ajá.
No, too far down. It's gonna go.
No, vamos.
Is he Carlitos?
He's doing good.
Settle down.
Tiene un cari. Y todo, ¿qué tiene? No es mucho. Venga. Vamos.
Get Margarita, she'll get him in.
Vamos, porque...
Carlos gonna get his cavity plugged.
Ahora necesito saber por qué hacen las limpiezas.
Javier just takes the crayons like a fish to water. Most of these kids do, man. When I brought these crayons, they just knew what to do.
We got something that's used a lot of power that's just sitting there.
Kids need lots of hands-on learning experiences. Whatever it is. And for the most part, they're self-taught. Just learn how to do things. See.
Let's travel.
Ah, see.
What do you like to do is...
Hola.
Hola.
We'll sign up for these archaeology.
Hola. 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 ¿Cómo te llamas?
Ben.
Janet.
Ben Asen.
Teach him what to do.
Janet.
Donating
I'm Carl. Javier needs a lot of work.
Javier está listo para venir. Javier,
You gotta promise him something.
Yeah, give him a gift. Promise him a
I
gift.
got him a gift.
Ella tiene el regalo también, así que venga.
Chavo, ya me... Vos te mando, nada más dime a quién quieres que venga yo y papas.
Need to finish this.
Bueno, espere hasta que ella termine con él. Sí, cuando acaba con él, entonces espere por ya y ella limpiar.
I don't think she needs amalgams over here. I'll just put no stick.
Okay, no.
No, let's try it over here. What I would do,
Just clean the grooves.
and clean the grooves, I'll take something like this in. Actually, he's got a real fine round burr, and go down the
He
middle.
has them. I don't have them. He has them.
And then just put sealant inside.
What about the other two?
No te van a anestesiar, mire.
Smaller the better.
Yeah, maybe she has more convincing power.
Okay, we got. There's one
Si
more.
no se arreglan los dientes, se la...
Es por así no va a doler mucho.
No duele.
Pero bien.
Muy bien. Es un doctor muy bueno. Muy bueno. Muy profesional.
Ah, ok.
Here's a hungry missionary working hard today, painting walls and whatever.
Ya no necesito nada.
What have you been drinking?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Ya terminaste? ¿Qué pasó? No, no.
Cerveza? Okay.
¿Cerveza? ¿Para qué? No.
Ah.
I don't like to drink. Cerveza. ¿Cómo se dice cerveza en inglés?
Beer.
Beer. No es cierto, en alemán se dice igual.
Igual, sí, beer.
En alemán se dice beer, en francés, no sé, y en español.
Sí, en inglés robamos palabras de todos los idiomas.
¿Sí? Muchas tu presidente es el mejor ejemplo.
Taco, burrito.
Taco, burrito, sí, sí.
Enchilada.
Doritos.
Pero luego le digo, ya no. Y el papá se le trae que las galletas, que el chocolate, que las pepitas, que las gomitas. Y diario anda explicándole la bolsa porque sabe que el papá le trae.
Está bien que coma pero un poquito, pero que
Y no quiere comer comida, o sea que le falta mucho calcio.
¿Cómo se llama?
I don't know. I haven't. This is the first day. I haven't tried to put the other compressor out. Because most of the time.
Hola, caballito. Hola, caballito. Little man.
Because when I did have it, when they were both in that motor would get hot.
Niños.
Now if that other compressor goes out, we still have
Un arquitecto making a skyscraper out of the little building block.
They said,
Don't blow on it.
Something else happened down here. Right in this area.
Cuánto más? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stories already. David is a very creative person. He's actually pretty smart. Certainly got some street smarts. But he's afraid to have his teeth worked on. He's got a terrible set of teeth. Maybe next week we'll break down. Whoa! Gravity strikes again. Gravitación. Gonna get his cavity plugged.
Well, this is a street kid.
Get Margarita, she'll get him in.
Vamos, porque... Y no va a tener luego, si no quiere, está bien, pero ellos pueden decirles que cómo están los dientes, ¿no? ¿Y por qué tienen miedo de eso? Solamente ellos van a mirar.
What's the top? Where's the top?
Well, you just go about 20.
Well,
This is the bottom.
that's the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Switch down. Get it just about.
Beware of this man. If you meet him in a dark alley, run for your life.
Well, let's get some lunch, guys.
You hungry?
I don't have any water. Nada más te van a abrir la boca y te van a decir qué es lo que necesitas. ¿Eh? ¿No? ¿Por qué no? ¿Quieres que le diga a una de ellas que te explique? Ven, ven, para que veas nada más.
Mira cómo es el pelón. Dale una aguja así como yo. No te pasa nada.
Ven, Damián. Ven nada más una vez. Chino, ya acuéstate. Ya acuéstate.
Doler mucho.
Well, this is a street kid.
Elders, adios. See you later.
Look.
Jesús.
A las 10 de la noche. Pues hablen con él. Hablen con él. Díganle su situación. Okay, who wants to speak? Everybody's looking at them. O él también les puede traducir algo. Les va a traducir lo que el doctor les diga.
¿Qué?
Okay, stop the brimming your arm. We're gonna go like this. Okay?
What are we gonna do?
Just share your experiences.
God is companion.
Y él les va a traducir lo que el doctor les traduce.
When I was 8 or 9, put it in
Just talk.
Just talk in English.
Cuando tenía 8 o 9 años,
I would work with my father.
trabajaba con su papá.
We would get up about 6 o'clock in the morning
Se levantaba a las 6 de la mañana,
and go to the market to buy vegetables,
iba al mercado a comprar frutas, verduras,
to sell at my father's store.
para venderlos en la tienda de su papá.
And so I worked with my father from that age, 8 or 9,
Empezó a trabajar con su papá desde que tenía 8 o 9 años.
and then he sold his store and we moved
Su papá vendió la tienda y se cambiaron.
to Arizona.
Se fueron a Arizona.
And how old were you, Blaine, when we moved? 13?
When I was 14.
Cuando tenía 14 años. Su papá vendió la tienda y se...
And my father ran a butcher shop.
Su papá estaba a cargo de una carnicería.
And we used to go out in the fields and shoot the cows
Iban a los campos y mataban a las vacas.
and take the insides out and then bring them into the butcher shop.
Le sacaban todo lo de adentro y se las llevaban a la carnicería.
Then I would skin the animals,
Les quitaba la piel,
cut off their heads,
les cortaba la cabeza
and then we would put them in the cooler so they get ready to be cut up for meat.
Dice que los ponían en una congeladora para después cortarlos en pedazos.
I worked with my father while I was in high school doing that.
Que trabajó con su papá mientras estuvo en la prepa haciendo eso.
And then I wanted to go to school
Quería ir a la escuela
to become a dentista.
para ser dentista.
But I took 2 years off of school
Pero que 2 años no fue a la escuela
to be a missionary,
para hacer una misión,
to teach the people about Jesus.
para enseñarle a la gente acerca de Jesús.
We are Mormonas.
Mormones.
And we believe Jesus, we need to learn to live what Jesus teaches us.
Tenemos que vivir lo que Jesús nos enseñó.
And then we can be happy.
Podemos ser felices así.
And then, before I went off to school to be a dentista,
Y antes de ir a la escuela para ser dentista,
I married my spouse.
se casó con él.
And we have 8 niños.
Ajá, tuvieron 8 hijos.
3
Grande, muy grande.
Just tell her.
Hijos, 3 hijos.
hijos and 5 hijas. And 27 grandchildren.
Nietos.
7 nietos.
Grande la familia.
And none of them wanted to be a dentist.
Y ninguno quiso ser dentista.
But my hermana,
Su hermana es ella.
mi hermana, was older than I am
Es mayor que él.
and smarter
Y más inteligente.
and better looking.
Y más guapa.
We go every Thursday, mates,
Para enseñarle a los que están ahí encarcelados
about Jesus.
acerca de Jesús.
They go to jail
Van a la cárcel
because of drugs
usan drogas, los que están encarcelados usan drogas,
and stealing
porque roban,
and doing bad things.
que hacen cosas malas.
If we can teach them
Si les pueden enseñar,
to learn about Jesus,
que aprendan acerca de Jesús,
they can get out of jail and be happy.
pueden salir de la cárcel y ser felices.
Mormonos do not smoke
Mormones no fuman,
and no alcohol
no toman,
or drugs,
usan drogas,
so we can be healthy.
el cuerpo esté saludable.
And we are very happy
Y él tiene 71 años.
in our family,
Para que sean felices con sus familias.
and all our children know about Jesus,
Todos sus hijos conozcan acerca de Jesús.
so they can be happy.
Para que sean felices.
We are glad to be with you, to share, to help you with your mouth, with your your
Les dio
teeth.
mucho gusto venir para ayudarlos con sus dientes.
Thank you.
Sí, por eso que no.
Quede en casa para cuidar a los hijos. Y ya tenemos 8 nietos y estamos esperando otro.
Esta es la hija de ellos y el hijo de nosotros y un nieto.
What's that?
Sí, ya sé. Hija de ellos y la nieta. Y vamos a tener otro nieta en más o menos junio, me parece.
Esta es mi amigo Javier.
¿Cómo no? Si le tumbaste 7 muelas.
A very, very brave boy.
Okay, I was raised in a family of 8 children.
Venía de una familia de 8, y es la mayor.
I was very lucky. I had wonderful parents.
Tenía padres muy buenos.
And I know that there are things that happen to people in this world that are very, very difficult.
Sé que cosas pasan a los que son muy difíciles.
When I got older, I lost a baby,
Cuando tenía más edad, perdí un niño
and I almost died.
y casi murió.
And I was very sick for 2 años.
Estaba muy enfermo 2 años.
I felt I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat,
No podía dormir, no comer.
and I felt like I was standing in a fire.
Sentía como estaba entre un fuego.
And I thought, why is this happening to me?
¿Y por qué pasa a mí?
But I wanted to finish raising my children,
Pero quería cuidar a su familia, los niños.
so I worked very hard to get well.
Pues trabajaba mucho para sanearse.
The doctor told me to walk 2 miles every day,
Tenía que caminar por lo menos 2 millas cada día.
and I would sing as I was walking.
Y cantaba mientras que camina.
Every morning I would look in the mirror and smile.
Cada mañana miraba al espejo y con una sonrisa.
But I was crying at the same time because I hurt so bad.
Pero lloraba al mismo tiempo porque sentía tan mal.
And so I know that bad things happen to good people.
Puede ser que malas cosas pasen a los buenos.
I read a story when I was sick
Leí una historia cuando tenía 6 años,
about a young man about your age,
cerca de un joven como ustedes.
and he liked to run in races.
Quería correr en carreras.
And he was a very fast runner.
Y podía correr muy rápido.
And so when the race started, all of the boys started running.
Cuando empezó la carrera, todos empezaron a correr.
And about halfway through the race, he fell down.
A la mitad de la carrera se cayó.
But his father stood up and said, "Come on, get up, you can do it."
Pero su padre gritó, puede hacerlo, puede hacerlo.
And so he got up and started running again.
Pues se levantó y empezó a correr otra vez.
But then he fell down again just as he caught up with the others.
Pero al llegar a los otros se cayó otra vez.
And he knew he wasn't going to win the race.
Y sabía que no podía ganar.
But his father got up and said, "Get up and run."
Pero su padre se levantó y gritó, corre, corre.
And so he, even though the others were way ahead of him,
Aunque los otros estaban bien enfrente.
he ran as fast as he could.
How do you say it? Hizo lo más rápido posible.
And he was the very last one to get over the race.
Pero llegó como el último.
But everybody in the stands,
Pero todos que estaban allá
they all stood up and cheered for him.
se levantaron a pie y gritaron para él.
And so what I learned from this,
Y aprendí de eso.
that every time something bad happens, I get back up, smile,
Cada vez que algo malo pasa, me levanto y tengo sonrisa.
so every time we just have to get up one more time, then we fall.
Solamente tenemos que levantarnos una vez más que caigamos.
And we can learn to be happy in our lives if we just work hard.
Podemos ser felices si trabajamos con fuerza.
And I love all of you. I feel like you're my brothers and sisters.
Amo a todos de ustedes. Siento como somos hermanos.
We have been in 63 countries,
Hemos estado en 63 países.
and I know that we are all children of God.
Y sé que somos todos hijos de nuestro Padre Celestial.
And we all have problems,
Y todos de nosotros tenemos problemas.
but we can all help each other.
Pero podemos ayudar uno a otro.
And I'm so glad to be here.
Estoy muy agradecido de estar aquí.
Years.
Estado casados por 46 años.
When I was a little girl,
Cuando era una niña,
we lived on a farm
vivieron en una granja.
and I had 500 chickens to feed and take care of.
Tenía 5 pollos que ya tenía que cuidar.
500.
Oh, 500. I gathered the eggs,
Ahí juntaba los huevos
cleaned the coop,
y limpiaba todo.
and when they got old,
Crecían, los mataban.
and plucked the feathers
Sacaban las plumas, los desplumaban
and put them in the freezer.
y los congelaban.
And I learned to garden,
Aprendió a jardinería,
pick potatoes,
a cultivar papas,
corn,
maíz,
peas, carrots.
chícharos, zanahorias.
It was very cold in Idaho, where I lived on the farm.
En la ciudad donde tenían su granja.
Walked to school to catch the bus in the snow.
Caminaban en la
Mucho
nieve
nieve.
para tomar el autobús a la escuela.
Very
Hacía
cold.
mucho frío.
When I grew up,
Cuando creció,
I wanted to go to college.
quería ir a la universidad.
I went 1 year.
Fue un año.
Met my spouse.
Y conoció a ella.
Married.
Se casaron.
Had 8 children.
8 hijos.
5 girls.
5 mujeres.
3 boys.
3 hombres.
Loved children.
Quiere mucho a los niños.
Was a full-time mother.
Era mamá de tiempo completo.
I sewed clothes.
Cosía.
Gardened.
Cultivaba.
Grew flowers.
Cultivaba flores.
Cleaned the house.
Limpiaba la casa.
Took care of them when they were sick.
Los cuidaba cuando se enfermaban.
I love children. Love babies.
Me gustan mucho los bebés.
And I'm very happy to be here with you.
Estoy muy contenta de estar aquí con ustedes.
I love the girls.
Me gustan las niñas.
And the boys.
Los niños.
I'm glad you have pretty teeth now.
Qué bueno que tienen ya dientes bonitos ahora.
So be good and try hard
y que traten
in school.
En la escuela.
And maybe we can see you next year.
Quizá los vea el próximo año.
Soy muy vieja.
Joven.
Tengo 74 años. Tengo 10 hijos. 5 varones y 5 mujeres. Tengo 39 nietos. Tengo 12 bisnietos. Me tocar piano y enseñar. Este es mi hermano. Yo tengo más años que él. Poco. Tengo 7 hermanos y 3 hermanas. Y cada jueves mi hermano y yo van al cárcel para enseñar las mujeres y los hombres también acerca de Cristo. Para ellos pueden saber que Cristo les ama mucho, todos. Él y nuestros padres. Y muchas de las hermanas, las mujeres y muchos de los hombres quieren cambiar sus vidas porque no quieren usar drogas más. Muchos son en el cárcel por drogas y no quieren usar drogas, pero es muy difícil cambiar. Es muy difícil. Pero si tenemos fe en Jesucristo y en nuestro Padre, podemos cambiar nuestras vidas por oración a Dios y pida ayuda para cambiar nuestras vidas. Podemos, sin nuestras, solamente nuestras fuerzas no podemos cambiar, pero con la ayuda de Dios podemos cambiar y podemos hacer lo que necesitamos. Sí, tenemos fe en Jesucristo. Es lo que yo quiero decir con ustedes.
Ya casi 16 años. Cada vez que venía a visitar veía a los niños también en la calle, pero no sabía cómo ayudarlos, no sabía qué hacer. Y cuando lo conocí, él me dijo que podíamos ayudarlos. Entonces, por eso nos unimos para poder ayudarlos. Y ya algunos de ustedes nos han visto aquí ya este es nuestro 3er año que hemos venido a ayudarlos. Y hemos ya conocido a varios de ustedes y conocemos de sus historias y nos han platicado de sus problemas. Y nosotros regresamos, cada vez que nos vamos pedimos ayuda para poderles ayudar más. Y la manera en cómo llegamos aquí es cuando llegamos aquí a la Ciudad de México, dijimos, ¿a qué casa ayudamos? ¿A quién vamos a ayudar? Fuimos a la UNAM y de la UNAM nos mandaron para acá. Y así fue como conocimos al director con ustedes. Y somos él y yo nada más, pero hemos conocido a más gente que nos ha ayudado y no había podido venir con nosotros. Pero este año tuvimos la gran oportunidad de traer este grupo de gente que nos ha apoyado y nos ha ayudado. Y nunca me esperé que ellos nos hubieran, no pensé que esto fuera a ser tan bonito como lo que está pasando, haberlos traído para que les brindaran ayuda a todos ustedes. Entonces ha sido una experiencia tanto bonita para mí como para ustedes, como para mi esposo, el haber conocido también a estas personas tan bonitas que han estado aquí con nosotros ayudándonos y ayudarles, especialmente a los doctores, especialmente al doctor que nos han ayudado y apoyado en esta labor que estamos haciendo. Y espero poderlos traer a todos ellos otra vez, ojalá puedan venir con nosotros el próximo año para poder verlos otra vez y seguir. Y esperamos que ustedes de verdad sigan adelante, sigan aprovechando que los que les enseñamos, nuestra labor que pusimos para enseñarles a cuidarse de sus dientes, la sigan manteniendo para que no lleguen a tener problemas y cualquier otra meta que tengan en su vida, que sigan esforzándose para salir adelante, porque se puede salir adelante a pesar de los obstáculos. Hay gente que está en peores condiciones de las que ustedes están aquí, mucho peor. Ustedes, comparándose con ellos, no están tan mal. Pero les queremos mucho, les admiramos por ese valor de querer salir adelante, por estar aquí, por dejar las calles, cualquier circunstancia por la que hayan venido acá. Sigan echando ganas para, como les mencionaron antes, por el bienestar del país también, para que ustedes sean seres productivos y puedan ser buenos padres y madres de familia y crear una mejor generación para este país, para nuestro país. Y eso es todo. ¿Falta?
Gracias.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. It's a feeding frenzy. Giving out hats. Okay. Okay. Todos con sus gorras.
Hey.
Solo uno.
Sí, solo uno.
Este para ti, este para mí.
Ah, yeah.
No, este para mí. Uno, solo uno, cada uno.
Ahí está mi...
Solamente uno.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Ya ves? Toma. ¿Cuál me queda mejor?
Las líneas en la calle.
¿Cómo se dice gracias en
inglés?
Sí.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Todos los gorros.
Está muy grandote.
Está chulo.
Ah,
payaso,
Limpiar sus dientes. Cada día, cada día. Sí.
Okay. What else we got in there? Oh, Jesus. So, hey, come here. How do you translate? Translate for him what it says. He says.
Do you know what happened to the one with the girls?
Never said he would be.
No.
Did you take it from the
No,
Cuando subí,
Well, there's a lot of them.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Qué es tu nombre? ¿No habla inglés? ¿Alejandro? Qué bueno.
¿Cuándo vamos a ir a la central de abastos? Aquí nada más, Antonio.
Mostar.
Un video bonito aquí. Ya se va acá con las fotos. Podría quedar grabado.
Important the message that they received today, and we start with the pictures. He wants them to get engraved when he joins us in the conversation with them.
Escucho que hay quien está expresando.
He listened.
Ustedes
He
son
heard
el futuro de la patria.
that they are the future of the country.
Ustedes son
That they are
la semilla que va creciendo.
the seed that is growing up.
Y escucharon en los
And they
comentarios
listen to some of the commentaries
quienes
that
hablaron,
were made,
hombres y mujeres,
men and women,
que son personas que provienen de familias humildes.
that we came out from very
Humble families.
humble families.
A base de esfuerzo,
And it takes an effort
de decisión,
and decisions
de trabajo,
and work.
con una visión muy clara de lo que querían, lucharon
Clear vision of what they all wanted. We fought.
y alcanzaron estudios universitarios y han viajado por el mundo.
They finished college and they traveled through the world. Important testimonies.
Lo que una persona puede hacer cuando tiene voluntad
What a person can do when they have the will
y deja de estarse
and they stop
lamiendo las heridas
licking up their wounds
o sintiéndose muy
or feeling sorry
desprotegidos.
for themselves and feeling that they're not well protected.
Cada uno de ustedes tiene
Each one of you
la fuerza
has the
para alcanzar
power, the strength to reach
lo que realmente quieren.
what you want.
Son ustedes,
And they are what you are,
y la voluntad de Dios,
and the will of God.
que cada uno de ustedes
That each of you
debe despertar porque Dios dice, ayúdate que yo te ayudaré.
wake up, and because God said, help yourselves. What is that?
Aquí hay un ejemplo de
Here's
que
an
se puede.
example that it can be done.
Ustedes son un ejemplo
You're an example.
para otros muchachos que aún no se
Other
deciden
boys that they haven't decided
a
yet
cambiar.
to change.
Lo están haciendo.
You're
La
doing it.
dedicación que le hagan,
The
podrán llegar
dedication that you put into it, you will reach
a la meta que se propongan.
to the goal that you want to, that you decide to reach.
Después de esa meta quieren seguir,
And after you reach the goal, if you want to continue,
de ustedes es el futuro y el progreso.
it's up to you.
Gracias a ustedes
Future. And thanks to all of you
por su tiempo,
for your time.
gracias
Thanks
por su esfuerzo,
for your efforts.
porque en esta forma
In this way,
no solamente le han traído a los muchachos una muestra
we not only have brought to the boys a sample
de que la sociedad lo rechaza,
that the society rejects,
al contrario, la sociedad les dice, ánimo, tú puedes,
that the society, like you can tell them, you can do it. Go on.
y te vamos a apoyar,
And we're gonna support you.
y lo están haciendo.
And we're doing it.
Gracias,
Thank you.
y aquí queda un grupo de amigos.
And we're a group of friends here.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Uno, solo uno, cada uno.
Ahí está mi...
Solamente uno.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Ya ves? Ah, toma. ¿Cuál me queda
Las
mejor?
líneas en la calle.
¿Cómo se dice gracias en
¿Inglés?
Sí.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We didn't know what to expect exactly, but it turned out very good. We did a lot of good work for the kids there, and we made some friends for the church and also friends among ourselves. And so I just appreciate the opportunity of being here. And we had a nice time seeing some of the sights of Mexico too.
My name's Dora Beth Brimley. My last trip to Mexico was 29 years ago, and I had a very traumatic experience of coming home with a leg broken in 4 places and going to a Mexican hospital without any interpreters.
Or anesthesia.
Or anesthesia. And so my experience in Mexico was not good, and I had never been back since that happened. And I was quite reluctant about coming this time because I just simply had such a bad experience. But my husband asked me to please come with him. And so I did, and it's been very enjoyable. Of course, like the others, I didn't know what to expect. I thought the accommodations were fine here in Mexico City. I love staying in the temple grounds and the opportunity to go to the temple each day. And meeting the children, seeing their plight, having more empathy and compassion for people who are less advantaged than we are. I've always had a desire to be of service and do service, and I've done a lot of it in my own country, and this is my first experience doing it in another country. It was something I recommend that everyone do at least once in their life, at least once, so that they can have that experience also. And the wonderful friends that we were able to make, it's been very delightful.
We're here with the Blackhams of Phoenix, Arizona. And can you tell us why you came on this trip?
Because I got sidetracked by Brother Brimley.
Brother Brimley or Dr. Brimley?
Well, he's brother, but he got me in church at that time. Became doctor when we got down here.
Okay. So why exactly did you choose then to come other than him twisting your arm?
I didn't have anything else to do. I'm a retired Air Force dentist.
How many years do you have in dentistry in the Air Force?
In the Air Force?
Yeah, or all together?
All together, probably about 30 years.
Okay. And how about you, Sister Brimley? You're
Sister Blackham.
Sister Blackham. That's Sally.
Sister Sally.
Okay. Ben Blackham and Sally Blackham.
That's Brimley right there going off with the fake teeth.
I thought it sounded like we've always wanted to do something service-wise with this dental work, and so it was kind of an exciting thought to come down to Mexico and to do that. So it was a challenge. It was fun.
What were some of the highlights of the trip for you? Some of the experiences that you'll always remember?
Well, I think I liked best was every morning when the temple was open, we went to the temple first before we went out and worked with the kids. And that kind of kept everything in perspective while we were here. Service on one end and service on the other end. So.
It was quite a contrast to spend the morning in the temple and then to go out into the streets, literally, where kids live, and to see the boys. And you didn't know what to expect. You expected the very worst. It was a little better than we thought. In some ways, some things were worse than we thought. And it was just amazing to think of what these boys have gone through. We really did go to love them. Mm-hmm. Great.
Would you come on this type of trip again?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. Would you recommend it to others?
Yes. I'd like to see, though, that we'd be able to bring more dental equipment down somehow instead of... We were working really with bare minimum, I think. So.
But it was amazing what we could get accomplished with what we had. I mean, it was awesome.
What do you think would be the maximum time frame to do this work in?
I think 2 weeks was fine.
2 weeks.
That's good.
Any more would be too much.
Depends on how many boys you're working. We only had, there was 34 boys that were in the home 43. At that time, or 43? Okay. And that's about right, 2 weeks with two dentists or 3 dentists to get all the work done on those boys. But if you had 70 or more than that, you'd either need more dentists or a longer time period to be here. So, anyway.
Okay.
So
it was fun.
Our host was fantastic. He took us to places we'd never dream of going or eating.
And we know that subway system, right hand and left hand. Right?
The only thing is you got to figure out which hand is the left and which is the right.
Right. We didn't know whether we were coming or going, so we had to...
But we do want to thank you for the experience of a lifetime.
Okay, well, I want to thank you for coming. This was a great trip. Thanks.
We'll see you next year.
Okay, we're Bob and Christelle Handley from Phoenix, Arizona. Brimley's invited us on this trip, and we decided that it sounded like it would be a very different experience from anything that we've ever done. We were a little bit apprehensive, but it has been wonderful. We have enjoyed working with the boys, and
Era um prazer estar aqui. Parece que tuvimos a oportunidade de oferecer servicio y esperamos que los muchachos puedan ganar un beneficio de eso y muchas gracias por la oportunidad.
Thank you. Well, Bob obviously was one of our translators and an indispensable part of the crew in helping the doctors understand what the patients were saying. And we couldn't have done much without him. We're sure grateful.
also for keeping the equipment running.
Yeah, the mechanic who kept the compressor running pretty smoothly.
Anybody that would like to just serve, to help people, it's a very good experience, and it's just neat to get to know people that need our help.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your participation on this journey. You came on this trip?
I'm Luana Brimley Merrill, and I live in Mesa, Arizona, and I work with Blaine at the jail every Thursday. Tomorrow we go to the jail. They let us out every time. Isn't that something? Loves them even though they've made mistakes, and then we teach them how to overcome their mistakes with the help of God. They can't do it alone. And we've had some very good experiences, very, very church afterwards. So it's been very good. That's good.
Great. And why did you come on this trip to Mexico City?
Well, I have always wanted to come to Mexico. And I knew that now I would never have the chance. And one day Blaine says, "You want to go to Mexico with me?" I said, "Yes." I couldn't afford it, but Blaine has paid my way. As much as I can, I'll pay him back. But this has been a great experience, one of the greatest of my life. And also to be a part of the group that we're doing so much good was very special to me. I've had a great time.
Are there any highlights you'd like to share?
Well, I think just being there at the foundation and seeing the good work that was being done, that was the highlight.
Here are the two beautiful sisters,
I love you.
Graciela and Margarita,
Yes.
two pure Mexican princesses.
Yes.
Meanwhile, everybody else is getting ready here.
La queremos mucho y otra vez aquí la esperamos. Thank you for everything. You've been so nice. You've been so nice to us. We thank you. It's made our trip very nice. And
Well, all good things must come to an end. It was sad to leave our new friends, who we got to know very well after 2 weeks. The most incredible thing to me was that not only did they serve willingly, but they served with an eagerness to do all that they could to the best of their ability.
The Handleys said that they had some dentist friends that were coming down here to do a service project. It should be really interesting. They're going to work with street kids.
Okay. What were your, did you have any expectations before you got here?
I didn't know what to expect. There's a lot to be done, and it's complicated. And where do you start? I don't know. It's been a long time.